What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Swole Gamer, and today we're going to be going over the largest update to EA's Battlefront 2, revolving around the release of Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. EA and DICE recently released a trailer for this update, and I'll be the first to say DICE knows how to make a good trailer. It hit 1 million views within the first 6 hours. It was #1 trending on YouTube at one point. For many who say this game is dead, on the contrary, I will leave a link in the description for you to check out the trailer. But once again, guys, if you do enjoy the content and want to see more Battlefront 2 on the channel in the future, make sure you slap a like on this video to help promote the channel, as well as subscribe with notifications turned on. With that all being said, let's get right into the video. When this game was initially launched, players were very hyped and excited to see what would happen with EA's new revamp of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2, released in 2005 with Pandemic Studios, was one of the greatest Star Wars games ever created. With lots of different game modes, customizations, different classes, players had lots of freedom to do and choose what they wanted to do throughout the game, and I still go back every now and then and play that game and have a great time. With EA's Battlefront 2, however, upon launch this was not the case. When EA's Battlefront 2 launched, this game was riddled with loot boxes, pay-to-win schemes, glitches, and overall the game was just unenjoyable. However, with nearly 2 years of post-DLC launch under their belt, DICE has been able to recreate and revamp this game into what it is now. The progression system in this game is great, skins are ultimately a rewarding experience to play with and enjoy, the classes are all fun to use, the updates are all beneficial to the game and bring the game a lot more replay value, and as of late, I have found this game much more enjoyable and fun because the developers are passionate about making this game enjoyable again for Star Wars players. It is very evident to everyone who plays a video game when the developers are passionate about their game and when they want their players to truly have a great experience playing it. As of recently, for an example, Black Ops 4, the developers have not been very passionate about updating the game, and therefore the game has sucked. Just being dead honest, Battlefront 2 has made a great comeback because the developers are passionate about making this game enjoyable for all of its players. Hence why a few years ago, after the huge Reddit scandal that happened with this game, EA removed all of the transactions within this game for almost a year, and since brought them back to where you can only buy skins and nothing affects gameplay with monetization. This has brought immense value to this game and made it much better as far as the progression of this game goes. However, I won't waste any more time talking about the relaunch of this game. I would just like to say, if you want to buy the Celebration Edition, it is a fantastic upgrade and you get lots of content for the amount of money you're paying, as all of the skins are fairly unique and very enjoyable to use, show off your prestige, as well as for those who have had the game for a longer time. If you still have those exclusive skins, you're not losing anything if people buy the Celebration Edition. Don't feel cheated. You still have those exclusive skins and you have had a lot more time to play with those skins if you've already unlocked them beforehand. Now, getting into the update, with the Rise of Skywalker, DICE has released a new map for all of the game modes minus Galactic Assault, as well as 4 new reinforcements and 2 new heroes coming out with the release of the film on December 20th. The 4 reinforcements being listed as the Sith Trooper, which you're watching now, being a damage hybrid, the Jetpack Trooper being a damage hybrid as well, but just being a lot more mobile and offering more explosives. The Heavy Gunner is a more tanky character, being able to lock down explosives and to offer buffs to your teammates while also dealing a lot of damage. And the Spy is a lot more up close and personal, focusing a lot more on melee attacks and scanning enemies than more ranged combat. I will say that all 4 of these are fairly balanced, but the Sith Trooper and the Heavy Gunner tend to outweigh the other 2 simply because of the sheer amount of damage that they are able to do with their abilities. And with that being said, only 1,000 points to get all of these heroes in co-op makes them very accessible to new players who are going to be buying the game with the inevitable relaunch with the Celebration Edition. Despite all of this content, there's still more to come for this game, as there is another game mode being planned to release within a few months. There's hero skins for Finn, Rey, and Kylo upon the release of the film on December 20th, and there's also just a lot more content planned with the roadmap that DICE released a few months ago. However, with that being said, I am very excited to see where this game does go in the future, as there's lots of content promised for the original trilogy and sequels, as most of the spring and summer has been focused around the Clone Wars, which will be very nice to balance the game out, because lots of people do enjoy the prequel and sequel trilogies as much as they do the original, and it's just it's going to be nice to have a good balance of content within the game and not just be focused on prequel content as much as I do enjoy it. However, that's going to wrap up the video for us today. Make sure if you do enjoy the content, smash a like on the video and subscribe. Going to be pumping out more Battlefront 2 content in the next few days. As on the 26th, I'm having surgery and might not be able to post as many videos because of that. So I'm going to be stocking up on footage and getting stuff so that way I have y'all entertained while I'm not here. So once again, if you do enjoy the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay up to date with everything going on, as well as checking out the links down in the description. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay swole, guys. Take care.